In spite of this, the current owners are convinced that these stories are nothing more than a hoax. With little regard for the truth, they had Briar Realty Corporation place the property back on sale. Like Pandora's box, the secrets that lie inside await to be discovered by brave souls. No matter what happens, take care not to be consumed by the curse. As Lydia jingles her little bell.
Yeah,
How you doing, Lydia?
Playing with toys.
Oh, Lydia.
I can lock her out of here.
No, it's fine. Unless it's
Okay.
like, it's not allowed for chat, right? Because for me, I hear it perfectly. It's like I can hear the game.
I'm guessing they hear what you hear.
It's a comfy feeling, you know? I feel good.
With the kitty playing?
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Good luck. Isabella. You want to be Isabella? Holy shit.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm awkward. Oh. You be this
You.
person?
That's you.
This is me. Okay.
Maybe.
Hello? Isabella? Are you there? Where are you? A familiar, jittery voice comes from the other end.
Rose. Oh, hey Rose. I'm at St. Goretti High. What's the matter?
Oh. I'm Rose. This is awkward. Okay, my bad. Okay. What do you mean, what's the matter? It's the mansion, silly! I'm here and you're late! Jeez, we're on shift together, you promised! Oh my god, please don't tell me you forgot! You were planning on leaving me to check the place out on my own, weren't you? You chickened out!
Calm down. You know I take my promises seriously.
I'd like to believe that, so hurry up and get here! This place is huge! A bit too quiet since no one lived here since, like, forever, but beautiful nonetheless.
Why are you so surprised? This isn't the first time you've been there.
I know. I just wish I could live in a place like this. It really takes my breath away. Thank you, Atticus Jackson, for your 5 subscriber gift things.
Are you in need of medical assistance?
Yes!
Do you need me to call an ambulance?
Yes!
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Not after the rumors that say it's haunted.
Aw, jeez, never mind about those rumors. Ghosts aren't real after all, idiot. And even if they are, which they're not, by the way, idiot, they can't do anything. They're nothing but
It's
What?
just my beliefs.
Listen, idiot, there's not really there and stuff. They're just spirits.
You don't know that. They might be listening or watching right now, and they might not be happy with you enough to curse you.
No offense, sweetie, but that's a bit of a stretch.
Believe it or not, it's better to be careful.
Right. You know, not every property we sell will end up with a dead body stuff in a sofa, idiot.
Please, I'm very sensitive. And I think that mansion is where we'll likely find another one. I can feel it.
I apologize. I didn't know that was hurting your feelings so much. I will refrain from calling you those harmful phrases. That was one time, Isabella. Loosen up. Anyway. What?
I forgive you, Rose.
Oh, thank you! Anyway, just get here ASAP, please. I'm getting really bored. I'm really bored right now.
Fine. Let me just finish up here. I'll be right there soon.
Okay, bye. She
hangs up before I can respond.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty much you.
This time. Rose. Still charming as ever.
Who was that? Shit.
Nope. It's perfect.
Shit.
It's fucking perfect. I look up from my phone to see Rebecca. Becca giving me a questioning look. Oh, that? It's just Rose.
Rose, the one you said who trained you for your job back when you started? You're working together again?
Just for this property. We've been scoping out that big mansion down at Anslim Village after the renovations. Today's sort of its grand opening to the public. BRC wants to give it one last check before we let potential buyers tour it this afternoon.
Wait, mansion? That big spooky one you've been telling everyone about? Didn't you keep saying that fuck. Didn't you keep saying how it just gave you the creeps? You actually went there? And you're going back?
Well, I did promise Rose I wouldn't ditch her. And besides, a job is a job. You gotta do what you gotta do to make a living.
Oh. As soon as those words leave my...
Sorry, that's me.
Oh, okay.
As soon as those words leave my mouth, Becca lets out a soft chuckle. What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect...
Well, now you fucked
Holy
up.
shit!
Fuck, man. Thank you very much, Katzen, for 50 fucking schmeckles. Damn.
Holy crap.
You were donating enough to use gifts, is what apparently it said. Oh, thank you. I was unaware that that is what you needed for that. Appreciate it very much, man.
Nothing. It's just that I didn't expect you to say that. Coming from you, it sounds so out of character. I mean, no offenses, but you've been freaking out you've been freaking out about the place being creepy ever since you got assigned to it. Cursed rumors and all. I honestly thought you'd back out.
Not all the time. I could really use a huge amount of cash right now.
Whoa.
And this is just the fastest way to get it. Plus, listen to this. Briar Realty wants it sold as soon as possible, and the agent who lands the deal is going to get a huge bonus. They never give bonuses like that. Getting that would make life so much easier. They're desperate. I'm desperate. It's perfect. A sympathetic look crosses her face.
You know, when you said you needed a huge amount of cash really fast, I had to make sure this wasn't a sexual game on the tags on Steam. Turns out it's just a horror, so this is not a bad visual novel. It's just a spooky one. Anyway, you know, if you're really in urgent need of money, you could have just asked me. Or Ashton. We can always let you borrow and you can pay us back whenevs.
I have to keep myself from groaning out loud. Ugh. In the years I've known her, I can already tell what to expect when she has that expression. Becca.
I've noticed that you've been
bitch.
living off instant noodles
Mind
these
you.
past few
Oh,
weeks.
business,
You
Becca.
smell like chicken flavor packs.
She crosses her arms and grimaces at the thought. Her voice slightly rises.
Beef
as
is
she
much
begins to scold
better.
me. Instantly, I'm reminded why Becca excels at teaching boisterous teenagers.
Teenagers?
Teenagers!
They're like integers, but teenagers! They're teenagers! Yo, how many teenagers in chat right now?
Stop eating junk. They're cheap and they're not, but they're not good for you. You'll definitely end up in the hospital if you keep at it.
Ooh.
You're not my mom.
Oh, shit. Thank you, Atticus, for $10 for Angel's Flavor Packs. Oh, you want some ramen?
Thanks, I will buy many ramens. I press my lips together and roll my eyes at her. I'm not entirely sure how I should feel whenever she goes on her mother hen mode. She means well. I'm glad someone's looking out for me, especially with my family living on the other side of the globe. But Becca's bossy attitude can be such a pain at times. She's more overbearing than Mama, and that already says a lot.
Hold up. She says mama? Like,
Mama.
Have we-
Like Mamacita.
have we confirmed a mama character yet? Or is this the first time we've heard of this? Did I miss anything?
No, I think this is the first time.
Oh, that's just wild.
You're not my mom.
I didn't say that I am. What?
Nope, but you're acting like one. You don't need to boss me around all the time. She gives me a completely unimpressed look. Immediately, I brace myself for another round of reprimands from her.
I'm not bossing you around. I'm just telling you at least mind what you're eating. Remember what happened last year? You ended up bedridden for 2 weeks after eating something.
Holy shit, is she lecturing me? This is weird. Fuck.
Yeah, it does sound like what you went with.
Right?
And I
You
ended
didn't
up.
eat something bad, though.
True. That's true. But I have had instances where I have had food poisoning. So,
Well, yeah.
yeah. Shit. Sorry, chat. I always get worried when I get sick because they're such little worry warts. Oh, you little worry warts, you.
Jesus, please. Do you want me to step away for a second so you can talk to chat? Like
No. It's okay. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna say it, chat. I can say it in front of you. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
You ended up bedridden for 2 weeks after eating something bad, and I ended up having to listen to you cry about how those absences would take a huge chunk out of your paycheck. Do you want that to happen again?
No, Mom. Only a loud, frustrated sigh comes from her while she pinches the bridge of her nose, likely to help ease a headache starting to form. I bite my lip to keep myself from laughing out loud at the image she makes, expecting her to say more.
Oh, yeah, chat's the dicks. That's right.
The dicks! But when, at last, she looks up, she's simply carrying a resigned expression on her face.
I'm serious.
Not my mom, Rebecca.
Maria Isabella Grace. I just doxed you in front of everyone.
I shut my mouth after that, and I shiver with fear. Although I know she's not really angry, I don't want to push it. An angry Becca isn't someone I'd like to cross paths with in my lifetime. I've seen it happen, and it wasn't pretty. Yeah, I'll stop. I grumble, but she doesn't seem to care much, only giving me a small acknowledging nod.
Good. Look, if you need anything, tell me, and I'll help in any way I can. You don't have to do this alone.
Thanks, Becca. I really appreciate it, but you don't need to keep babying me. You've been taking care of me since I moved here. You have to take a break sometime.
Angel,
What?
do you see that fucking poster in the back?
Career day?
Gotta make sure that we notice the posters in the back, you know? Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case we make sure that everyone knows that we see these posters right there.
I've seen it.
We
yes.
both see them. Okay. Now we won't have any confusion.
I see cleaners. We've got Jablo.
Yes, we do have Jablo, don't we?
And before you ask again, no. You know I'm not a fan of borrowing money. And I'm not going to ask you to give me what you earned hard for yourself.
You and your pride, but suit yourself. The offer stays on the table, though.
I nod in response, if only to get her to drop the topic. But I'm pretty certain I will never take that offer. Ever. It has nothing to do with pride. I've simply seen plenty of times how friendships can take a turn for the worse just because of a few unpaid debts. I don't want something like that to happen between me and Becca. We may argue a lot about a lot of small, petty things, but she really feels like a real sister to me. I don't want to lose that friendship over something so trivial. Becca's movements, when she takes a quick glance at something behind me, snaps me out of my thoughts.
Well, enough chit-chat. Did you see they animated the bouncy puff puff? I did. Anyway, lunch is ending.
Bouncy puff puff.
You know, this little some wink towards the
Oh,
chat.
you mean her jubblies?
Her jubblies, yeah. You know.
I did see that.
Just because they had to.
Yeah.
Lunch is ending and my students will be back any minute.
Wait, she's a teacher?
Yeah.
All right,
I think they both are.
I know. Actually, I'm not sure. I know we're at least like a realtor person.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
We can catch up later. Good luck with your clients. You better treat us to lunch or something if you get that sale.
You bet. With a small smile, she returns to her desk and begins sifting through the pages of a rather thick history book. She's probably working on next week's lesson plan. Or trying, at least. Her eyes are distant. She doesn't seem too attentive to whatever is on the page.
Okay, apparently Isabel's a realtor and we're just visiting Rose at school. Just so we all are aware of what's going on.
We know what's going on. As if she heard my thoughts, Becca starts coughing heavily. Her hands hastily goes to her mouth to stifle the sounds. Ah, this is precisely why I followed her here. For someone who makes a habit out of worrying about other people, Becca sure forgets how to take care of herself. Hey, you sure you can manage on your own? I mean, you're still a bit feverish.
Oh, hush. Don't you worry about me. I'll just drink some Medicaid and I'll be right as rain.
I level her with a flat look. She has had a cold for a couple days now, something about the strange weather not agreeing with her lately. And despite my advice to take the week off and rest, I found her apartment empty when I dropped by this morning. She even left the medicine her doctor prescribed. Look who's being stubborn now. You shouldn't even be working right now.
Seriously, you big baby? I'll be fine. For now, just go to work and stop making that Rose girl wait for you. I'll call if I still feel bad, and you can come pick me up if it makes you feel any better.
She offers me a reassuring smile, and I can only sigh. Why do I even bother? There's no stopping her once she has decided on something.
Angel, do you want the mouse so you can click it at your own pace? Because you're kind of like the narrator.
You click it.
Okay.
Defeated, I reach inside my bag to pull out the same bottle of medicine she left earlier. She looks at it warily when I place it in front of her. Unfortunately for her, this is one thing I'm not letting her have her way. Alright, but don't forget what the doctor said. Drink this on time. I'll see you later, okay? There's an amused gleam in her eyes when she shifts them back to me.
Look who's playing the mother hen now.
Rebecca!
Okay, I won't tease anymore. I'll make sure to drink it, Mom.
Before I can retort, she casts another look at the clock. I take that as a sign to finally end the conversation and my short visit. With a small wave, I leave her alone to her classroom and her thoughts. I hail a passing taxi to take me to the property as soon as I leave the school grounds. The mansion is some ways out in the countryside, but I don't have trouble giving the driver directions. Apparently, everyone in Luxborn City knows of it, including every bit of rumor surrounding the place. In fact, just the mention of its name is enough for locals to give you cautious, sidelong glances. I learned that the hard way the first time I commuted there, and it only boosted my belief that there's something more to that house. Even the news of it being renovated and placed back up on the market has caused quite a stir.
Hey, I've heard this song before. I think that's a Kevin MacLeod song.
Thankfully, it died down a few weeks later. The place would have become a lot harder to sell otherwise. I avert my eyes from the window once the buildings shrink in the distance. We get a glimpse of the countryside soon, although a quick glance at my watch tells me we're still a few minutes away from our destination. Might as well get some work done. Rose did ask me to review the mansion's documents. I already looked them over last night, but you never know when things may go wrong. Life has ways of messing things up like that. Halfway through reading the papers, my phone rings again. I pick it up without looking, neatly tucking it between my ear and my shoulder. It's probably just Rose again anyway. Rose?
Guess again.
That voice. Ash.
Bingo.
Hey, what's up?
Just checking to see if you're still cool later this evening.
You mean that thing with Zach?
Yeah. You even called in the middle of the night just to remind me.
No, don't worry. I didn't forget. I'll be there.
Cool. I'll see you later. What time to get off?
Around 6 p.m.? I don't know. It's the first day of the Ermengarde Mansion's open house, and we're expecting quite a number of potential buyers. I'll be booked the whole afternoon.
Ermengarde Mansion? LOL.
You know? The big Jacoby mansion at Anselm Village? I'm on my way there right now, actually.
On your own?
Yeah, well, Rose is already there, but yeah.
I see. Well, looks like the scaredy cat finally toughened up.
Shut up. Ash chuckles, and I can't help but roll my eyes upon hearing it.
Haha. See you later. Drop me a call when you're done. See if I can pick you up or something.
Whatever. Bye.
Later.
Stupid asshole. Always teasing me whenever he sees a chance.
What a
I'll show him
forking
who's
idiot.
tough. It takes a few more minutes until I finally reach the infamous mansion. I have to admit, the entire property does look wonderful from the outside. Yet despite of all of this, it does nothing to hide that something is just wrong. The surrounding area is unusually silent, and only the rustling of the leaves can be heard as the occasional breeze passes. While Anselm Village is just a few miles away, everybody keeps their distance on purpose. Perhaps out of fear? The horror of falling under the mansion's curse. Somehow, it makes me feel sad. The lack of immediate human presence just makes this place all the more eerie than it has any right to be. If it's uncanny in broad daylight, I can't imagine how this place looks at night.
Are you planning to go inside that place, Missy?
The voice nearly makes me jump out of my skin. Without completely taking my eyes away from the house, I give the driver a confused nod. A beep passes while I wait for him to say more, but his only answer is a non-committal hum. Relatedly, it occurs to me that he must have been waiting for my payment. I mentally slap myself for spacing out and promptly hand him the fare with an apologetic look. I expected him to leave as soon as I've paid, but there's a hesitant expression on him as if something hasn't been said yet. Is there something wrong?
Look, Missy, I'm sure you've heard the people here telling everyone about that place. Nobody likes to be disturbed when they're at peace. And I'm pretty sure whatever that say is in that house, it doesn't want to either. I admit they did a good job fixing it up, but there must be a reason why even distant relatives of the family who used to own the house never lived in there despite inheriting it. I wondered they wanted to get rid of it.
Maybe they just didn't like it.
You never know.
He drives off after.
Bye!
Bye, sir! But, oh.
Yep!
My suitcases! But after what he said has left a foreboding feeling in my gut. I breathe out a heavy sigh as I approach the house. After hearing enough of the rumors, I should have expected the conversation to take that turn. But I'm already here. Backing out is completely out of the question. It's not like I have a choice anyway. If I want to get that bonus and commission, gotta get that bread, y'all. One way or another, I've got to sell this property. The door is ajar when I get to it, however, while my own copy of the keys dangle uselessly in my hand. Rose must have left it open when she arrived.
I want you to know,
Right? It wasn't ghosts.
in the store page, this game is quoted as having like over 700,000 lines or something like that.
Holy shit.
So this is a long game for those
Yeah.
who didn't know.
That's weird. We may be the only people here this early, but I've never known her as someone careless. Entering, what greets me inside leaves me gaping.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but could you please use another word?
No, that's what they wrote.
Okay.
They cleaned every corner, waxed the floor, dusted the antiques, searched every nook, cranny, and crevice, and made it spick and span. All for the sake of making the mansion more enticing to the modern-day lords and ladies. But no matter how hard they try, the mansion still looks as soulless as ever. As though it's going to eat you alive. If you ask me, they should have just listened to whatever people have been telling them and leave this place alone. Some things in this world are better left alone, never to be disturbed again. Rose? I call out. Rose, I'm here. Where are you? My voice echoes softly throughout the hallways.
Well, make sure to give yourself an echo, okay?
I don't have that.
Well, you gotta you'd be like, Rose, Rose, Rose. You know,
Rose, Rose, Rose.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, who am I kidding? In a place this big, I don't think she'll hear me no matter how deafening the silence is. She could be all the way on the other side of the property for all I know. Quickly, I reach for my phone and I dial her number. But...
You're the operator.
No, you are.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
What do you mean has not been recognized? We were just talking a while ago. It's not like she was eaten by the house, right?
House 4.
Or maybe the ghost did hear us talking and spirited her away, right? Right?
Huh.
No, Isabella, don't be ridiculous. She probably just wandered deeper into the house and lost signal or something. I dial her number again, hoping the call will connect this time.
The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please check and try again.
But to no avail. Hold on.
Oh, boy.
Feisty. I have a very bad feeling about this. Rose, if you can hear me, please come out. Come on, Rose. This isn't funny. You know this place gives me the creeps. No answer. This isn't going to work. The place is big. She could be anywhere. I need to start looking for her. I take a deep breath before venturing deeper into the mansion. Taking a couple of steps forward, I notice something move above the grand staircase. What the hell? Rose? Rose, is that you? Not funny. I'm leaving you if you don't come out. Not coming out, huh? Fine. I'm going. Okay, that's a lie. She's my friend. I can't really leave until I know she's all right. Growing desperate, I try to contact her number again. Come on, please give me something. Please, Lord. Yes, finally. Hello? Hello, Rose? I'm here in the mansion. Where the hell are you? She doesn't respond. There's also heavy static coming from her side. I sincerely hope it doesn't get cut off again before I can get an answer from her. Rose, come on. Where are you? A few moments pass until the static eventually starts to quiet down.
Tick.
What? The attic? Why? Crap. Got cut off. Man, do I really need to go there? With how deep inside the mansion the attic is, there's barely any signal there. No wonder I can't contact her. But why is she there? Out of all the places, she just has to make me go fetch her in the creepiest room of this place? Is she doing this to get back at me for being late? Whatever, I'll just go. The sooner I meet up with her, the sooner I'll feel better about being here. I carefully make my way up the staircase. My legs wobble as I mentally curse the fact that I've chosen real estate instead of picking a career that doesn't involve strange abandoned houses. Upon reaching the top, the grand hallway